7-iron, Callaway X Hot. Actually, I think I've cracked the code. My swing's getting better. I'm practicing more. I think I've got this golf thing down. But let's get to the real point. I thought I'd make a video on when to buy your dream home, when to buy your home. And I've written down some very, very important steps here. And my daughter and son-in-law are trying to buy a home, and I was counseling them, and it just occurred to me this would be a really good video because there's some stuff in here I haven't even talked about. So stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and you'll be notified every time I put a video out if you ring the bell. Anyway, all that said, let's drill down. As I said, my daughter has kind of influenced this video because I was talking with them about different things, and I have covered some of these things in previous videos, but I think this is really good, a pretty good list. I got 6 items here. So here we go. If you're looking to buy a home, let's just say a retirement home or your dream home, or you could even say buy a home. Number one, you must love the area. And I coach my team on this. I've always said this through the years, because if you take the case of Bluffton, Hilton Head, this is the circumference area that includes Savannah, Bluffton, Okatee, Hilton Head Island, Charleston's a couple hours away, but this immediate area here is very unique, and you have to love it. You have to say it's so beautiful. This is like something that I could really get into living here, and that's number one, because if you don't like the area, forget it. And studies show that you're going to do 70% of your activities within 5 miles from your home. So there you go. You gotta understand what the grocery stores are, restaurants, things to do, all of that kind of stuff. Is that someplace that you would like? And that's true with any place. So you got to love the area. That's number one. Number two, in this case around here, you have to love the gated community. Now, you can't come down here and just say, oh, I love the area, I love the gated community. But what you're looking for is a vibe. And this could hold true if you're looking in a neighborhood as well. It doesn't have to be a gated community, but we just have so many around here. You really, when you drive in, you have to look at the homes, look at the people, look at the cars, look at the landscaping, all of this stuff. And you really have to get a good vibe for a gated community or a neighborhood. So area, community. The third one I mention all the time, but I got to put it in here. You have to work with a good realtor. You just have to. You cannot pull this off by getting with a realtor who's, I don't know, just doesn't know what they're doing. Because a really good realtor will have a stable of a finance guy, inspectors, attorneys, because you're moving here from out of the area and you don't know any of these people. And if you find a good realtor, they're going to assist you in recommending these professionals, because you're going to sit there and go, I don't know, do you know an attorney? Sure we do. And we've got various other professionals that we recommend. I always say it's all part of the John Weber team. The attorneys, inspectors, finance people will get you a pre-qualified letter before you even step foot in one home. So that's important. Realtor. How do you find a good realtor? Through a friend, through somebody that might have moved here, referral, somebody that you see their face everywhere. They're promoting themselves, they're promoting their company. It always helps to find a good real estate company because they're going to have the best realtors. There's good realtors with a lot of different companies, but if you find a really good real estate company that's like super highly rated, they're going to have the best people overall. So there's awful good people with other companies as well. Okay, next one, number 4, is it is important to look at multiple homes. I could say lots as well, if you're looking to buy a home site or a lot. Multiple homes. And when I say this, it's hard for you to walk into a home, the realtor's all excited, gee, look at this, isn't this just great? And you walk in, and this is the first house you've seen, and you go, I guess it is. I don't know, I haven't seen anything else. It could be the best thing in the world. So you need to look at multiple properties because you're going to learn the market that way. You're going to learn value in homes, different neighborhoods, different homes, and you're going to see what the realtor sees. You look at a home for, let's say, $400,000 or $1 million, it doesn't make any difference, and you look at another one around the same price and you go, oh gee, the other one's so much better, and it proves the point. So you must look at multiple homes because this is going to educate you on value and what the market is telling you. Number 5, it must be affordable. By the way, when you check all these boxes, it must be affordable. There is no sense looking at a house you can't afford. There is no sense doing it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste anybody's time. When you know that you can afford it and you check all these boxes off and you have a pre-qualified letter, you're ready to go. So by coming in and you know you really can't afford this, whatever, $700,000 home, you know your credit score, you sold your house, but your house was less, and you know in your heart you really can't afford it, it's not really a good idea to go looking at houses that are way over your price range. It just is not a good idea. Okay, so I said tick all the boxes, but I don't want to talk out of both sides of my mouth. Yes, tick the boxes, but when things are tight and it's moving, I always say if you can tick 80% of the boxes, it might be a go. Customers have told me that because you can always make improvements on the house, make it your own, do these different things. So we'll go with 80%. But on these 6 things, I really think that you need to tick all the boxes. So we'll get to 80% when we talk about the home. So, but you have to love it. Don't forget that. Okay. The last one, number 6. You must love the house. Not like, love. And I think I've used the word love a few times in this little video here. You must love the home. Because I always say, if you love the area, it's affordable to you, and you love the house, you must act. Because you just don't know who's looking at it. And I've been with so many clients, and they loved it. They went home, or they went to the hotel, they met again for breakfast, they called me in the afternoon, and the house was sold. And it just is devastating. I mean, they fall in love with it, but they don't pull the trigger, as we say in real estate. If you really love the home, you must act. That's very important. Now, yes, okay, you can go back and talk and think about it and all that, but I wouldn't hesitate. The Lowcountry here in Bluffton, Hilton Head, things are moving fast, honestly. Yes, there was a slowdown in the market, but this has been a popular area for 30, 40 years. People keep coming here. They love this area. So there's a lot of people looking at homes. So instead of the crazy 3-hour, it's more of a 3-day now on houses that are really nice and they sell quickly. So a year ago, it's 3 hours it's gone. Now it might be 3 days it's gone. So it's still busy. So if you see something that you love, L-O-V-E, you really need to get involved. Don't rent. I've talked about that before. We're going to rent and get to know the area. You can get to know the area by coming down here and vacationing here and staying in a hotel, walking around, exploring. I recommend that to a lot of my clients. Explore. Go. You've seen the house. Go to the beach. Go wherever you want. Play golf. Get to know the area a little bit. Don't rent. Don't think the model homes are the know-all to be-all. It's nice to see them. It's nice to know what some of these communities have, but there are nice options out there for resale homes. The models might be perfect, but if you see resale homes, you're comparing it to models, you go back and forth, you understand the market. It might end up to be a model, but don't think that's the answer to everything is model homes. Last one, don't sign anything unless you're fully confident you understand what it means and what it says. We always say in real estate, a confused mind never buys. If you get confused in any way with buyer agency agreements, multiple realtors, multiple homes, you're going to step back and you might lose a great opportunity. So don't sign anything unless you fully understand what you're signing. That includes a contract, a buyer's agency. My team hears all the time that people call us and they're unhappy with their agent, buyer's agent, and they want out of the deal because the person has kind of let them down and is nowhere, and they're like, what happened to them? So we're busy people down here, so that can happen. Doesn't happen in the John Weber team, but it can happen. So don't sign anything unless you're confident you understand what it says. That's about it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe. When you come down, maybe we'll play a little golf. My wife's into pickleball in a big way. This pickleball stuff. The only thing I know about pickleball, I was in the pool the other day and a lot of people were in the pool, and there was a lady sitting on the steps with her bathing suit. She had like a cast on, and she said to her friend, pickleball. I told my wife, don't lunge. No lunging in pickleball. So anyway, come down and see us. The John Weber team will take care of you. But adhere to these 6 items. I think they're pretty good, actually. The area, the gated community, love the house. Hope that you found it beneficial. Come down and see us. We'll find your dream home.